If you're an instructor, you know that improving student writing can feel like a constant battle. So, what if you could turn that whole struggle into a powerful collaborative effort? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down a structured 10-step method that's designed to do just that. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You set up a peer review and it just falls flat. The feedback is vague. Students are just kind of going through the motions. So, the big question is, how do you turn that into an engine for real improvement? Let's get into the answer. Well, the answer, it turns out, is this really cool concept, cooperative writing and editing pairs. And look, this isn't just about swapping papers at the very end. No. This is a fully integrated process where students are truly invested in each other's success right from the get-go. Okay, so how do you actually make this happen? Well, it all starts with the setup. You're building a totally new kind of writing partnership. All right, we're going to start with the first 3 steps. And you got to pay attention here because this is the crucial groundwork. It's all the planning and research that sets the stage for everything else that's going to follow. So, step 1, it sounds simple, but it's absolutely essential. Students pair up and actually commit to helping each other. Then, in step 2, they outline for one another. So one student talks through all their ideas, while their partner is actively listening, asking questions, and physically creating the outline. Then they switch. Finally, step 3, they research together, sharing good sources and interesting insights. And you see, the goal here is huge. This isn't just about cranking out an outline. It's all about teaching them that critical skill of how to plan clearly before they even write a single word of the draft. So with that solid plan totally locked in, the partnership can move from the blueprint phase to, the actual construction. This next phase is all about taking that shared vision and turning it into a first draft. Think of step 4 as a little bridge. The partners work together on that super important first paragraph to really nail the direction. Then, in step 5, they go off and write their full drafts independently, using that shared outline and your criteria as their guide. All right, so the first drafts are done. Now, this is where that partnership really kicks back into high gear. I kind of think of it as the refinement loop. This is the interactive, back and forth heart of the process where the real magic happens. So in step 6, they swap drafts. But, and this is the key part, they actually talk through their feedback with each other. It's a real conversation, not just a bunch of red ink on a page. Next, in step 7, each writer takes that feedback and revises their own work. Then, step 8, they do it all over again. They re-edit and refine until both partners agree that, yep, the work is truly ready. And that right there, that's the whole philosophy behind this refinement loop. The writing isn't done just because a deadline is looming. It's done when a shared standard of quality has been met. That completely shifts the focus from just completion to real excellence. So the writing is drafted, it's refined, everyone's on board. So how do we stick the landing? Well, the final 2 steps are all about accountability, ownership, and looking forward. And this is a really big deal. This isn't just about handing in another assignment. It's about creating this powerful moment of shared ownership and accountability. Okay, so step 9 makes it official. The writer signs their name as author and their partner signs as editor. It's a really strong gesture. And then step 10, this is what closes the whole loop. The partners actually talk about their collaboration, what worked well, and what they could do even better as a team next time. When you step back and look at all 10 of these steps, it becomes so clear that this process builds so much more than just a better final paper. The grade is just the tip of the iceberg. So you have to ask yourself, beyond just a better essay, what lifelong skills are your students actually building here? They're learning how to plan, how to give and receive constructive feedback, how to truly collaborate, and how to take real ownership of quality. Come on, these aren't just writing skills, right? They're life skills. And bringing those into the classroom, now that is a powerful goal for any of us.